A sign hung on a tree in the Colorado mountains for years. "The bears are my friends," it read. In July 2009, a woman named Donna Munson learned the difference between a pet and a wild animal, and it cost her everything. High in the San Juan Mountains above Ouray, Colorado, the forest was as wild and remote as anywhere in America. Black bears had roamed these slopes for centuries. For over a decade, one woman had made herself part of their world. Donna Munson was 74 years old, and she had lived alone in these mountains for years. She was gentle, quiet, and fiercely devoted to the wildlife around her. And she had been feeding the local black bears deliberately, regularly, for more than a decade. The bears came almost every day. Donna watched them eat. She gave them names. She told her neighbors they were harmless, that she understood them. To Donna, this was love. To the bears, it was simply a reward they had learned to expect. Colorado wildlife officers came to Donna's property. They explained that feeding wild bears was illegal, that it habituated the animals to humans, made them bolder, and put both the bears and the people who fed them in serious danger. The message was clear: stop immediately or face consequences. Donna did not stop. She believed she understood the bears in a way others did not. She thought her love could protect them both. The authorities issued more warnings. Donna ignored them all. For years, nothing happened. That silence became a kind of permission. In the summer of 2009, something changed. The bears grew bolder. They came more frequently. They waited less patiently for Donna to set out the food. The animals that had been fed for a decade were no longer wild, but they were still, fundamentally, bears. On July 31st, 2009, Donna went to her porch as she had done thousands of times. She had bowls of food ready. The bears came. What happened next was not an attack in the way people imagined. It was the inevitable end of a 10-year mistake. Wildlife officers found Donna Munson on her porch. The bears she had loved for more than a decade had killed her. The investigation was brief. There was no mystery, only a clear chain of cause and effect. The animal that was responsible was tracked and euthanized, along with other bears that had been habituated to Donna's property. Donna Munson was 74 years old when she died. She had spent her final decade believing that her love could bridge the gap between human and wild. But wild animals cannot be loved into safety. The bears were not her friends. They were bears, predictable, powerful, and fundamentally unable to understand the difference between food and the hand that offered it. Colorado Parks and Wildlife has strict laws against feeding wildlife for this reason. Every warning Donna ignored was an attempt to prevent exactly this. If you live near bears or wild animals, do not feed them. Not ever. Not with love. Not with good intentions. Report sightings instead. Keep wild animals wild. Like and follow for more true stories of the price we pay when nature and human desire collide.